It is time for more Minecraft Bingo, and I'm going to try to black out seed 762834, which has the card pictured here. I think this might have been the practice seed from the previous week. It doesn't look like the type of seed that Goth Fairy would pick. But Goth Fairy was under the weather, and so maybe she picked one with the slime ball, or maybe I transcribed the wrong number when I put it up for Minecraft Bingo Bot. But in any case, I'm just trying to record videos ahead of time. Looks like there's a cave over there, and we have a jungle right over here. Don't see any villages on the horizon. Oh, there's more jungle over there, too. Oh, and there's a pumpkin to the east. And I do need the pumpkin seeds. So already I have many places that I want to go. And we do need this sapling right here as well. Alright, so this is actually a lot of good possibilities for things that we could get here right from the start at the outset. So let's try to get all of these said things. We do need both of the jungle items, so I'm glad that there's multiple jungles available. And where do I want to go get initial stone tools? I see some stone way over there. Just trying to see if an acacia sapling's going to fall on my head, and I thought I just saw one fall. Yeah. Okay, great. And I'm pretty sure I saw a one of the two jungle items right over here. Yeah. So let's go ahead and grab that, and let's take a quick peek over here, and then we'll head over to the place with the pumpkin. But first of all, see if we just see a melon right here. I don't need the red flower on this card, I don't think. I think I counted 36 iron in this card, but there are a couple of harder items as well. Usually the high iron count works in your favor. While we have stone available here, I think it makes sense to go ahead and get it. And it's possible that this will go deep enough to get some initial iron, and since there is a milk bucket on the card, that is a reason to want the iron early. But we'll wait until we actually see some iron to get the furnace going, and for now we'll just get our basic tools. And is there any iron visible here? No, but there is a chest in the zombie dungeon. So let's just walk back. Okay, it's still spawning there, but not there. So this should be a safe place. I hear one more zombie, but I think we can risk coming around here. Yeah, that'll work. And I hear a skeleton downstairs. That's some good stuff. I'm very happy to have that. And, oh, there's another dungeon right here, I see. In that case, let's see if we can do some good looting. Skeletons are distracted by one another, which works in my favor. Great. And then I think I might just be able to go over here while they're fighting and just raid the chests. There's all the gold I'm going to need. There's a bucket. That's great. There's some other things that could be valuable. Yeah, I mean, it's hard to argue with results. And those are some results. Okay, I don't need that. Don't need those. Don't need that. Put that on the bar, sure. Yeah, that was the greatest cave ever to get things started. We can go back by the cows and milk one and fill a bucket with water and all kinds of great stuff happening. Okay, I do want to... Did I get the pumpkin seed? That's a good question. I don't think I did, so I do still want to go over to the pumpkin seed. And we are still looking for the melons, but I don't see them right around here. And it looks like there's possibly a place that I'd like to just peek my head down to see if I see anything great. I don't see anything great right there. How about right here? Yeah. Let's see. I still need the saddle, apparently, so we still want dungeons. The pumpkin, I believe, is like right over here. And after we milk the cow, we'll kill the cows. I see cows right over here. I think I've gone past where the pumpkin is, and I think I just need the 1 sugar for the fermented spider eye. So let's go ahead and do this. Thank you. Oops, I want to. Hiya! Critical attack. We'll grab the extra sugarcane. It is the case that there is an emerald on this card, and so having extra things for trades might end up being super valuable. And it is also the case that I do need the leather for another item on the card. So that's another reason to get a little bit of extra of that. Okay. And do I need a flint? I do. So let's see if we can manage to get a flint to appear. There's one. And I think the pumpkin is kind of back to my left over here. I didn't see exactly where it was. And yeah, we'll just kill some extra cows because it's good sport. Okay, if I were the pumpkin, where would I have been? I saw it from the spawn over in, nope, okay, over in this direction. I see the iron over here. I saw the witch over there too. I don't think the witch saw me. I hear the witch. There was more iron down there, but I just need the 2 extra. Actually, I've got some iron in my inventory already that I found in that chest. All right, there's the other jungle that I also want to visit, and I do need the squid ink. They're not particularly close. I think the pumpkin was right here. Is it right in front of me? Is that the pumpkin right there? Yes. All right, took a long route, but we did manage to get the pumpkin. And let's go ahead and get this, so if we see the desert, we can go ahead and grab that thing, and we'll go look for the thing one needs to look for. Melon in the jungle. And grab that while I see it, and if I see a brown mushroom, I should grab that. I've got plenty of meats. Eventually I'll cook them up. We do need the squid, and if I have the tree capacity, which I just barely do, so I should chop down more trees once we are cooking some things. All right, let's go grab a squid right here. Great. And I got the extra squid ink. Okay. So now we're going to go look for a melon, chop down some tree, probably update the card to see what other things I've forgotten about, such as the desert shrub that's probably available right over there. Let's, while we're in the boat, look around and see if we can spot the melon from afar, and I do. Hooray. All right. Using your eyes is a good way to progress quickly in Minecraft Bingo. Or so I've heard. All right, and I can already go ahead and turn that into, because I've got the gold, into the thing it needs to turn into. So we'll try to do that soon. I do need a saddle. So if this is a dungeon, which it sounds like it is, it will be worth it. Anything else in here? Oh boy. Oh boy. Nope. Nothing else great in there. All right, we took our look. And yeah, there wasn't a saddle to get. Okay. Yeah, I feel good about what happened there. All right, so we're going to go pick up the little shrubbery. How am I doing on... I have enough that I could make a furnace. Whoa! Ouch. Okay, let's eat some delicious zombie flesh, because why not? And eventually I'll go cook up some better meats. Let's not throw out the gunpowder that I still need. Surely there'll be a desert shrub over in this direction. But first I need to get a furnace crafted and start cooking some other food, because it's going to turn nighttime. And I guess I need to kill a spider. Not necessarily a whole lot else. Oops. That was supposed to be my crafting table. And do I need to catch a fish? Yes, so I can be catching a fish right now. Okay, I think food is the highest priority, so we'll do that now. And then we'll catch our fish. And then I also desperately need to chop some trees, but we'll do that in a moment. We should be able to do this before the sun goes down. Maybe we'll catch a saddle, who knows? We did not. All right. And should I eat the bread? I think the answer is yes. Oops. Hey, come on. Parkour. Parkour. Delicious bread. Pick this back up. I was going to find the shrubbery. Here it is. Do I need the cactus for anything? I don't think so. Oh, I do need mushroom stew, so I need extra mushrooms of both colors. So that is definitely a thing I'll still need to get. And I said I needed wood, so let's get some wood going. Do I need the egg? I don't believe so. Do I need the chicken for anything? I also do not believe so. I've already got some wood of this type. So for inventory efficiency, we'll go ahead and grab some more of that and turn it into planks and get some blocks on the bar. And I don't need this thing anymore. And the food is starting to look pretty good. And while I'm thinking of it, I can craft the gold sword and the gold melon. Great. Get rid of that, and that, and that. And I can also go ahead and make the item frame. And the gray dye. And I could cook up the wheat if I had some wheat. So let's at least have a hoe ready to go for when that moment comes. And I think at this point I've done enough of this, even though I kind of just wasted some coal. And let's do one more. Okay, I need a spider eye. I need mushroom. Oh, I need a slime ball. Crap. I thought I saw a swamp somewhere. Where was it? I think it was back near where we started. Yeah, it was back over in this direction. So let's get the boat on the bar. And my inventory really is going to be a problem here. I don't need those anymore. I do still need to cook that. I really don't need the eggs. I am going to need sand, and just in case we end up trading paper at a village at some point, I want to grab all of this. But let's head to the swamp and see if we can find ourselves a slime ball. And I don't need to worry about the skeletnas other than dodging their arrows. Spider, we do need to take all the chances we can. I see the Enderman over there, but I don't need him. He did not drop an eye. There's another spider over here. I'm a little bit low on all the good stuff. Did he drop an eye? Nope. I'm not sure if the skeleton deals the killing blow on a spider. Can he drop an eye, or is it only when there's a player kill the spider can drop an eye? That's something that I'm actually not sure about. So I think in this direction. Was it over here? Looks like there's a swamp tree over here, maybe? But we really need to try to find the slime. Toot sweet. Post haste. All the other words that might mean fast. Okay, this is like the tiniest slime area ever, so it's not going to work. There's some more swamp. That looks better. I do need these. Hopefully they both went in my inventory. I'm not really sure. I'm not going to stop to look right at the moment. Instead, we're going to look. Here's another opportunity. Okay, I've got some extra. Going to look for slime. Going to listen for slime. We'll come back here if we need to. Let's keep an eye out for the red mushroom and see if there is another swamp anywhere nearby. Perhaps we can move between the two. I'm glad I have lots of good cooked food, because I am definitely taking the damage. Alright, any other slimy places? Don't think I see any. Let's take a peek over here. But if not, should I cycle back around to the swamp that I was just at? It's not very large. I think I'd have better luck with the larger swamp. If I can be lucky enough to find one. Let's also keep an eye out for a red mushroom over here because it could appear there. Don't see a swamp there. I do see sugarcane here and here. And just in case we end up trading for it, I think it is a good thing to grab. Any swamp over here? No swamp visible, no red mushrooms visible. There's a red mushroom up here, so that's a reason to steer in this direction. But we got 5 minutes to find a slime. Otherwise, this run starts going down here quickly. I think the slime is the higher priority. I think I saw a swamp over in this direction. Red mushrooms we could always come back to if we need to. Sugarcane is kind of along the way, so I'll stop and grab it really quick. That zombie spot me already? What guy? Go away, zombie. I got business. Okay, there's definitely some swampland there. I think there's a tiny amount of swampland here, so we'll boat by this and see if we see a slime. And when we don't, we will then come over this way. I'm not sure if this is the same swamp I originally saw or something different. Let's get rid of that. Skeleton, don't see me. There is another spider over there. So if swamp guy is not here, and I'm not sure that he is. Ah, darn it. I threw out the wrong thing. There we go. Okay, it's in the wrong inventory slot, but I'll be okay. Creeper, have you seen any slime friends? The creeper says no. However, he does give me an apple, so hooray for that. Okay, let's head over to the spider. And continue to look around. Let's also do that. Get my inventory sorted. Okay, multiple spiders and a creeper who could kill them. Oh, there's my spider eye. Except, darn it. Inventory. That's fine. As long as you don't blow up the spider eye. There's a skeleton behind me. I'm in grave danger. So let's do this. And since we do still need the slime, let's take one more run through here. See if we can find him. I'll craft up the what do you call later. I don't see a slime anywhere here. So there was a tiny other swamp that we came through before. So I guess let's go back there with the tiny amount of time that we have left in this night. Because I'm not sure what else to do to get the slime ball. Our odds are dropping precipitously on being able to complete this run. Okay, still not seeing the slime ball. I really want to free up an inventory slot, so I'm going to do this. Just to get that out of my inventory. And let's see if we can possibly find one more Slimy McSlimerton. Over here. Come on, swamp. Show me the swamp. I see a mesa, which I don't need because I've already gotten all the gold things. I need to pick up more sand because I just realized I have 2 sand items I need to get. There's another skeleton who I don't want to see right now. Since we do need dungeons, we'll take a quick peek. But I think the slime ball on the first night is not happening. Okay, I do need another furnace. Let's take a moment. To just get some stuff crafted and cooked and whatnot and etc. And see where we stand, because there's still a number of things that I need to get, but I don't have my head really in the game to do it just now. So I'll need to cook up one of those things. We're okay here. Glass is something else I could do. The food I do want. I have some things I could dump out at this point. I don't need you or you, and I'm only going to need one of you, which can go in here right now. And let's see. Then after that, I will need to cook up 3 stone for the redstone repeater, so let's actually have 3 stone that we can cook. Ready to go. And let's see. I need to make some bread at some point, so we'll have that ready to go. I am going to need mushroom stew bowls, so we'll have those ready to go. I can make a hopper for the hopper cart if I had more iron, but I don't have more iron. And I need to cook up the sand, right. And I just picked this up foolishly. Let's put 2 of the sand in here. And the 1 other sand can go in here for the glass bottles. And the redstone repeater, I don't have enough redstone to do that yet, so we'll have to wait on that. I do still need 1 of those. I've already made the melon, so I don't need those. The apple could be food. I don't need that. That's possible furnace fuel. Actually, let's just go ahead and make it into sticks, and then it will stack in the inventory. And I already got all the reasons I would need that. So we need to get some seeds. We need to get more sand. Need to update the card to see if there's anything else obvious that we need to do. And perhaps we'll need to park ourselves near a swamp on the next night. But yeah, it's mostly iron and some other relatively easy to get things, and then like a couple really hard things that are left. So I don't feel too bad about it. Let's try to grab the red mushroom while we're near a roofed forest over here next. Those are red flowers, not red mushrooms. Oops. Red mushroom, red mushroom. 11 steak should keep me going for a while. I need seeds, so let's get them so I can make my wheat in case we have to make the wheat ourselves. Still looking for a red mushroom and not seeing it. And let's see, we might be able to find a village over in this direction, so I think let's head that way. I see a desert well. There's the wrong structure of that biome. And there's more sugar cane, so we'll definitely, if there is a paper trader, we will definitely have enough sugar cane that we would be able to do the paper trade. So we got that going for us at least. Try to get our emerald. But yeah, any villages, any pyramids, both could have a number of useful items for us. But I'm not seeing them at the moment. Is that the same well, or is that a different well? If there are 2 wells there, that is very unlikely, because I believe wells only have a 1 in 64 chance of spawning in a chunk in the desert in this version of Minecraft. Speaking of versions of Minecraft, apparently they're going to start the 1.14 snapshots. Probably already started by the time this video airs. I haven't heard any news of whether a custom terrain generation is coming back. I don't think I'm likely to touch Minecraft unless that happens. So don't hope to see Brian playing any future Minecraft stuff unless custom terrain comes back, just to set expectations. All right, there's definitely more red mushroom possibilities in this direction. So let's head that way. And tons of jungle. Don't need it anymore. Pretty sure I've got enough of the sugarcane now that I don't need to bother picking any more up. There was not a red mushroom in the roofed forest there. Are those... Yeah, those are red flowers. Don't see any dungeons on the ocean floor. Don't see any huge swamps. Is there anything else from the surface that I need? I don't think other than the red mushrooms that there is. There's some kind of swamp over here. Okay, here we go. This is not bad. It's not particularly flat, which isn't always good for spawning mobs. But this definitely has some possibilities. Let's imagine the boat is going to reappear momentarily. And let's instead plant a seed and turn it into crops. There's the boat. And let's cook up a cookie. As one does. I always like my cookies nice and hot right out of the crafting table. Okay, red mushroom. We're in a space that could spawn slimes. We're still looking for an emerald and a saddle. And then the rest of the stuff is just kind of normal downstairs-y bits. Still not the best. Not the best slime spawning space ever. So I'm going to try to make it a little bit better. Just with the dirt that I have on hand. A few more places, spawning places, for slimes to appear when the time comes. And let's see. We got 5 minutes until nighttime. Do I want to go downstairs and try to get iron? I forgot to get the sand again. The gunpowder, hopefully, we're just going to find in places that one finds gunpowder, namely dungeons. But I think I will do this, hopefully in the moonlight. We'll get some slimes to spawn, but let's look around for a red mushroom while it's daytime. I guess actually these are good places to go ahead and get a lot of bang for our buck. Big, wide open flat spots are good for mob spawning, I do believe. Okay, but hopefully we'll get our slime there. Let's get some more blocks in the bar, because blocks are good. And... oh, hey, there's more. Okay, great. More swamp over here. Yeah, there's enough, and there's red mushroom. There's enough swamp around here that I'm feeling good about our odds now. But it never hurts to try to improve the odds when you can. And so I shall do so. I still am going to need an axe to kill mobs, probably, and so let's make another axe in a moment. Let's first use this one up, trying to get a red mushroom. There we go. Okay. Crafting table. Let's make the mushroom stew. Can make some extras, a little food, never hurt. And then let's make the, what did I just say? Oh, I don't even have stone for an axe. All right, well, that is definitely a problem that is easily solved. I see stone right over here. Still have 10 sticks. I see some coal over there that I wouldn't mind having as well. So let's get that into my inventory. Because how much iron do I still need? Still quite a bit, I think. I think I see like 20 something. And I may end up having to go digging in extreme hills to try to get the emerald at this point. Okay, but I think that'll be enough coal. And so let's see if we see any structures on the horizon. Otherwise, it will be nighttime soon and we can go slime hunting. There is what appears to be a cave over here, so we can at least peek in case it has a dungeon. And are there any other things I can cook up? I do need more sand for the eventual thingy-mahoosit. That is not what I wanted. For the eventual TNT cart. That's what I need the sand for. And yeah, let's just look farther afield and see if we can see a structure on the horizon that might have things that we're going to need. Ooh, that sounds like it could be a zombie dungeon. So let's do one of these numbers. Sure. Okay. Bad news. Not a dungeon. Good news, it does have iron, and we still need a bunch of iron. So it was still a good find. And the zombie just happened to spawn in this small space by virtue of the fact that we'd been walking around this area for a while. Which also suggests that other mobs will have spawned underground. I don't need that anymore. Which means that we do need to be careful about trying to respawn mobs in this area. So I probably want to head over to the other swamp shortly. Yeah, the other swamp I think is right over here, right? Let's make sure I know where I'm going between. Yeah, the other swamp's over there. So between these two swamps, let's set down Ferni. And we can put iron in there. And is there anything else that I need to cook? I don't think that there is. Don't need that or that or that or that. I can item repair, even though it's hardly worth it. Don't need that. I have a bunch of other foods, so I really don't need that. And I don't need to turn that into a tiny amount of whatever. I need to make an iron pickaxe, which amazingly I have not made yet in this run. So we can do that, and then hopefully slimes will begin to spawn. And I have a water bucket, so I'm happy about that. Could I go ahead and make the... Didn't I? Right, I had nothing else to cook in here. Yes, and that is actually true. Okay. I don't need these seeds. And let's go ahead and have another piece of food on the bar. Actually, let's eat this one. There we go. Okay, feeling good about that. And let's go ahead and just make the hopper, since that will not eat an inventory slot, and then eventually we'll have enough for the cart. And I don't have anything else I need to cook. Okay, slimes. Spawn. I demand it. Let's also grab the apple just because it looks so delicious. Okay, no slimes here. No slimes over here. I'm trying to walk far this way so that back over this way monsters will be despawning and respawning in the other swamp. We're going to pick up our furnace and go to swamp number 2, and then we'll run back and forth as necessary until we get our slime ball. I like it when we have a plan. I feel like we have chances to accomplish things. Okay, I don't want to explode the creeper because we have nice flat open land in the swamp, which is good for spawning mobs. All right, but no slimes visible means let's make sure we despawn everybody. I'm going to go over to this island and then sail back to despawn those mobs. So there were 2 zombies on the horizon. And I see more mobs spawning over here, so that's a good sign. So now the question is, can I see the zombies who are on the shore? Or did they despawn? I think they despawned, so I think I despawned the mobs over here. So we'll get a fresh set of mobs. Hopefully one of them will be a slime. And we're ready to kill it. Slime, slime, slime. Where is the slime? That is a creeper. It's also green, but it's not slime. Okay, picking up the boat, as it may yet be useful. No slime visible over here. How's about over here? Zombies have spawned on our wood over here. How about over here? Skeletna? Oh, slimies, where art thou? And I don't see a slime over there. Poop. Let's try sailing out this way this time. And, oop, hey, skateboarding on my boat, apparently, is a thing. Okay, eat some food. Go out here to despawn the mobs. Go out here to respawn the mobs. Yeah, such is the nature of a slime ball card. I also need to keep an eye out for a village where I might be able to trade for an emerald. But I'm not seeing one. And at this point, I think it's time to put the golden apple on the bar as an emergency possibility. All right, but we got 5 minutes to get a slime. In a 3/4 moon with 2 decent-sized swamps nearby, I gotta feel like our odds are decent. All right, no immediate slime right here. There's slime. Baby zombies, don't even care. Just need the slime ball. There it is. Okay, got the slime ball. Problem solved. Now we just need to head to an Extreme Hills underground, apparently. Yeah, I think that's pretty good. Let's just triple check. Yeah, I believe everything else could be found underground. A little bit concerned about the gunpowder, but hopefully we will find a dungeon with gunpowder and a saddle. And let's just dig into the wall here and presume that this is going to be in Extreme Hills. We're in a birch forest right now. But hopefully if I dig far enough, it will turn into Extreme Hills. Yes, it does. Now let's go a few blocks into it. Sure, let's just go down here. Oh, wow. All right, that was fortunate. I was cooking up some iron, and I just happened to dig down and dig into some diamonds. Only 2, but that's good enough. I do still need some redstone, actually, so let's keep looking down here at the redstone level. Although I'm likely, I guess, to get the redstone... Oh, here it is. It's going to say inside a dungeon as well. But now I could make the redstone repeater as well. Unfortunately, I didn't hear any caves. And didn't find the emerald. But let's take a moment to craft up what? We can put a hopper in a cart. And that's probably good for now. I guess since I have 6, let's just go ahead and make the rails and get that done with. And I can also go ahead and make the redstone repeater. And sure, let's make a diamond shovel, because why not? And then I think we'll still be in Extreme Hills if we go in this direction, and we're at layer 22. Let's just see if we hear any kind of cave system around here. It says we're back in a birch forest here, so I've gone too far to find the emerald. I was happy about finding the gravel patch with my crazy shovel. But, oh yeah, yuck. The Extreme Hills were like only in this direction. Let's see if it's still Extreme Hills this way. But it doesn't seem like the Extreme Hills are very large, and it doesn't seem like there's any caves here. So I have a feeling we're headed back to the surface and hoping to find a village where we can do some trading in order to get the emerald, but it does look like we may have found more of the iron that we need. I think there's still more that we're going to need to get. But I think for right now, let's head back upstairs and do some surface looking during the daytime for the structures we need, because we still need the saddle and the emerald and a bunch of gunpowder. And right. Here is the surface. Let's get my boat. Okay. Hey, there's a village right here. How convenient is that? Does the village have villagers, or did they all die at night? I think I see a white-shirted villager right here. He could be our salvation. Hello, good sir. Yes, yes, I would like to trade with you. I have all the papers. You would love them. Here, have some paper. Great. And while I'm here, don't mind me. You looked a little cold, and so I thought I would warm you up with that stuff. And then I have 22 items. I need an iron thing. I need an iron and gunpowder thing, and I need a saddle. The saddle might be here in the village, so that could be great. And then the other things will be more difficult to find. And let's dump out, once again, some things that we don't need. I don't need all of that. I can do that. I don't need that. And I don't need the paper anymore. We're not going to be trading for any of these items, right? Yeah, I don't think so. It'd be cool if you could trade for TNT. Just because TNT is kind of a pain in the neck to get, and everyone loves TNT. Okay. So the question becomes, is there a blacksmith who might be holding things that we want? And the answer is maybe, because that's always the answer. But in another, more strict sense, the answer is either yes or no. And we'll find out which of those things it is very shortly. So from here, I think I can get a pretty good view of the village. And I don't think I see a blacksmith. I hear a skeleton, though. It sounds like he lives underneath. Okay, that's not a dungeon. Sounds like he lives underneath right here. Oh, found him. Wow. Okay, you may have noticed that I jumped in there without very much health. If you did notice that, that's very astute of you. I wish I had been so astute. However, things have been rescued. And we can eat a little bit more food. And hop back in here again. There we go, much better. And let's hope we get gunpowder in a saddle. Alright, managed to dodge that. Those guys somehow managed to get in a fight, which suits me just fine. There is some of the gunpowder that we need. Really? Did not kill each other? There we go. Okay, good for you. And there's the saddle that we need, so we only need a little bit more gunpowder, so that's great. And some more iron. And yeah, it's a really unusual dungeon location. House adjacent. Not sure how else to describe that. So, at this point, if I find a cave, we could possibly kill creepers and be done. I see a desert pyramid over here. And so if I don't immediately see creepers here, I guess we should go that way. And I believe there's gunpowder in the desert pyramid. I can't remember if that's one of the loot items right now or not. There could be the remaining iron that we need. Oh, there's TNT. What am I saying? I wouldn't need the gunpowder. I would be able to get the TNT directly, so long as this thing doesn't explode. Yeah, so let's actually leave our boat behind, because I think we are unlikely to need it at this point. I don't think anything is going to kill us that will need that, but we'll do that. I heard a spider. Let's be very careful. Okay, I'm not sure where the spider is. He's not down here, is he? No. Okay, so give me the TNT. Thank you. And I already got the saddle. Any more iron? There's the gunpowder I don't need anymore. Okay, there isn't the iron there. But let's go ahead and craft up this. Like so. And then I believe all I need is a tiny amount of iron. And it sounds like the iron might be available from this dungeon. Possibly. It's not the best place to come in. I think I actually wouldn't mind doing this and just trying to grab the iron. Oop, crap! Okay, well, that wasn't actually so bad. I think there was another thingy there. So let's try this. There's not iron right there. There is iron right here, however. Ah, gosh darn it. Okay, there's a bunch of bad guys. So let's outrun them for a minute. There will be more iron. In fact, there is some right here. And we can do that. I don't remember how much iron I needed, but I think this is enough. Especially if it can go in my inventory, please. Thank you. Yeah, I think I could just cook this up and then be done with the card. So let's get it cooking. Yes, I definitely have enough to make the final item. So let's move some of this over here. And let's put a crafting table out. And I think I'm protected from the bad guys. I'm happy with my use of the golden apple. Yeah, so I'm happy with the finish on this card. We struggled to get the slime, which is not unexpected. But I think I did pretty well on the rest of the card. And we did have some interesting luck as well. Especially with that village crazy dungeon that we found. But there is the final card. We got Mega Bingo in 47 minutes and 19 seconds. It's a sub 50, which I usually feel decent about these days, even though some people are getting them in under 20 minutes. Yeah, I hope as always that you guys are having a great day, and I will see you when I see you. Bye-bye.